Hello everybody, welcome to my review on the Nintendo Switch 2, a great console that was released in June 5th this year in 2025. 8 years has been a long time since Nintendo made a new console, and I'm pleased to say it's got a lot of great enhancements that I'm really happy with, and it's got some disadvantages I'm not happy with. I will mention it today. So, what I like about this new console is the new Joy-Cons are a lot bigger. And the nicer matte finish, and I like the fact it's got color inlays, which is really cool. And you got mouse mode, which works on the screen, which is very cool. If you see this, there's mouse mode, so cool. And yes, you do get the mouse pads as well with these as well to attach them, and they're very easy to come off. Unlike the old original Joy-Cons that they were sliding, and if you get issues trying to get them out, and they will wobble. However, these magnets are very strong, and I'll show you a demonstration. It's wonderful. And I love the sound it makes. It's so cool. So yes, I will show you more of the screen, guys, in the next section. Here is the new layout of the Nintendo Switch 2 menu system. Very reminiscent of the old Switch 1 menu style, but this is more rounded and more cleaner, which I do like. The sort of like a square kind of thing look to it. It's very nice, and the glow underneath the around the icons is really nice touch. It's very cool, by the way. The best thing about the Nintendo eShop, guys, it's greatly improved. In fact, it's actually far exceeding the original Switch 1 because that lagged like crap. No, it loads even faster. And I do miss the old do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do you remember that tune in the beginning? It's really cool. So I want to show you something, guys, that really is such a great feature on the eShop is for you. It's curated games that basically, if you it shows you a video preview of the upcoming games or old games that you'd like to purchase on the Nintendo's shop system. And the great thing is you can add it to your wish list by pressing X like that, and it shows you underneath. If you see underneath, someone will actually play this game, so that's really cool. If your friends play, say, Super Mario Kart World, it will show the users underneath it as well. And if you press the right top shoulder button, it curates the games like so, and then afterwards it will show you all the viewed games recommendations that you personally play on your Switch. Your Switch 2, or basically what your habits are going through the eShop store. And it will be updated every Saturday, of course, at a certain time and region. I imagine it varies from country to country. And the best feature, guys, I have to show you this. It makes me so happy. The wish list has got the greatest feature ever. See you on the sale tab? Press the A button. You get all the sale games on there. I am so happy with this. This is the best feature ever because it means now you wouldn't get... So if I tap on this, like the old ways, it'll be all... you have to sift through it and find the sale games. But now you can just press one simple tab and it, boom, you get all the sale games curated, which I do like. It's fantastic. I've got some Switch 1 games that I got recently. There's one here if you can focus on that. Donkey Kong Country, and I played this game last night. It works really well. So you pop it in your Nintendo Switch 2. The great thing about the original Switch 1 games, guys, is it actually upgrades. It's the better frame rates, better visual fidelity, and it looks crisper and cleaner, and there's no judder. Which I did play this game last night. I noticed there were little micro stutters, but I'm sure software updates will probably fix this in the long run. These are the new game key cards. I don't mean to be funny. I am not a fan of them. I know the fact that you have to download the whole game and it's not even on the card. You've got 64 gigabytes you could have used to fit this game on. I know, I'm not a fan of this digital future, and this is what I hate about, digital purchases. One minute, say 20 to 30 years time, your game server will be shut down, and then what do? You just have to sell a dummy cart, and nobody else can play it. I don't like this, but I do like the fact that Nintendo, the Nintendo company, Oh, it's in the original Switch. I'm sorry. Mario Kart World is basically all the game cards on one cartridge, which I'm really happy with because Nintendo has been kind to us. However, other third parties, I don't understand your point of view. You saying it drives more cost to put the game data on? That's just the worst excuse ever. And I know these games. I mean, the new Mario Kart is not exactly cheap. It's £74 now, which I don't know. I'm a bit mixed on that. One minute I mean it's only £5 extra in the UK. So originally the old prices were 70 quid for most games. Now it's 74.99. I can understand people's frustrations and they're a little bit angst about it. But this is the problem with development costs in the world that's going around us at the moment. So I don't know really. It's just a very weird situation. I will say what I'm really happy with is, guys, if you could put Switch one game into the console, press the plus, you can still receive gold points as well to get discounts off, even on Nintendo Switch 2 software, which is really bizarre. But however, Nintendo has said they're not going to do the gold points on the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if Nintendo is cooking up plans for a new reward system. I think it's a bit weird, backwards Nintendo. I don't understand that personally, but hey ho. So if you got a game cart from the Switch One or you got a digital purchase, you will still get points anyway, which is really good anyway. So the new NSO expansion pack has added GameCube games to the service. I am so happy with this because I love F-Zero GX. Well done, Nintendo. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and Soul Calibur 2 is so much fun. And I remember playing Zelda back on the GameCube days. Strangely enough, I couldn't actually buy the GameCube NSO controller. It's all sold out now. Nintendo, are you going to release more GameCube controllers, or do I have to go on eBay and go to CX and go like, oh, pay like 300, 200, whatever, daft £100, and scalpers, you can go fuck yourself. I hate scalpers that do this. You know, I'm a gamer and I want to play these GameCube games with a controller. However, this will have to do for now, obviously. So it's really good performance on this, guys. It's so seamless. No stuttering issues. The frame rate is very constant at 60 for this game. It's just amazing. It's so much fun. Right, let's see if I can bring up my old race. And as you can see, it looks visually pleasing. The great thing about this game particularly, they added a new option to do widescreen mode, which is a fantastic feature. So it's not by 4:3, you can actually stretch it to 16:9. How cool is that, guys? And I can't wait to play more GameCube games on the servers. Hopefully we'll get Star Fox Assault and many other great Nintendo GameCube games on the service. That'll be ace. Can't wait. Greatest update to the Switch 2. Say you want to preserve your battery for a long period of time. Well, now you got this option to stop charging around 90%. So what it does, it reserves 10% more extra space on your battery to conserve it for a long period of time. So you wouldn't have to take it obviously to repairs in the future. Nintendo, I got to give you a huge round of applause. That is a fantastic feature because more companies should follow suit with this as well, especially Steam Deck. Oh my god. I don't know if Steam Deck has this battery reserve feature, but Nintendo have done really well in this sort of area of expertise because it will preserve more the battery lifespan so it won't deteriorate in due course. And another greatest ever feature, guys, is now there's Wi-Fi 6 on board on the console as well, so it makes downloads and playing games online a breeze now. And you can still use the Ethernet port from the dock to obviously play your online games. I played Mario Kart World. I hadn't had any stutter issues or crashes or anything like that so far. I'm pretty pleased with Nintendo. I imagine they threw money, as I said in previous videos, to up the server load. So it seems to work. I'm very pleased with this. Well done, Nintendo, for this. So, by the way, all your old Nintendo Switch 1 accessories will work with this. Even the old Pro Controller, the old Joy-Cons, and imagine some other third-party accessories will work with this thing. No problems, no fuss. I got some stuff I want to say about, there's certain apps that don't work. at the moment. Like YouTube on the Switch 2 doesn't work. There will be a link, or I show you a picture. You can go to a website called Compatibility, Nintendo Compatibility page. It's on the Nintendo's main website. I saw it in the US. I don't know if it's more same in other countries, but that's where you need to go to find out if your games work or not. So it's kind of like similar to the Steam Deck. It's not going to be 110% full compatibility yet. I got a good feeling about YouTube. They'll be updated very soon, so they are actually working on them. It also has 120 frames a second and HDR, which is a very beautiful thing. You can actually adjust it on your TV for the brightness, which I'm definitely going to do later on. I forgot to do that today. But yes, it's awesome. And the mouse mode, I don't know about the mouse mode. I'm really looking forward to using Metroid Prime 4 as an example with the mouse. I think that'll be a really good game changer. Only a couple of problems with this console is the poor battery life is not helping the system for another reasons, but there is a good feature that will preserve the battery a bit longer, so it's good Nintendo thought ahead of this. But it's a real shame because it's not like the original Switch battery, which was a bit bigger, if I remember from old teardowns. And you still only got 2 themes. I mean, I miss the old 3DS theme shop. Why can't we bring that back, Nintendo? Nintendo theme shop. I mean, I would love to have Metroid or even Sonic on the main screen. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't do it, or are they working on towards it? Who knows? Game Share I have not used yet because I haven't used it. Game Chat I haven't used yet, but this is what it looks like. So you can create your chat with your friends. So they'll be curated to the people who have the actual cameras. If you buy it for £55. So yes, and then there will be a curated list as well that shows you games you can join, which I haven't had the most fortunate time with that yet, so I really can't comment on it. This is the new Nintendo Switch dock. It's nicer, rounder, sleeker than the original, and I never had any scratches on the screen, which is a really good bonus. And I like the fact if you peel this off, it has a built-in fan now in where my thumb is, right there. So it intakes from the heat and then ejects them out. Very cool. And it actually runs the games at 4K this time, which is very fantastic. And you got your normal ports for the HDMI and of course Ethernet and your AC adapter. And I like the fact this clips on very nicely, unlike a OLED that falls out in my hand every time. But yeah, it's simple at its best. So thank you for watching my review, guys, of the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know in the comments, did you bought a Nintendo Switch 2? Do you have some issues like I do, or praises like I do? Or are you looking forward to new games coming out, like Donkey Kong Bonanza and Metroid Prime 4? Let me know in the comments.